Hi friends, thank you and welcome back to Vinyl Vistas. Tonight we're setting the needle down on a special collection, 13 unforgettable rock songs from the year 1973. A time when music wasn't just something you listened to, it was something you felt in your bones. That year, rock didn't just play on the radio, it became a voice for a generation, a heartbeat for a changing world, and a soundtrack to moments we still hold close. Whether you remember those days like they were yesterday, or you're just now discovering the spark that kept the spirit of the 60s alive into a bold new decade, this is your chance to revisit the sound that shaped the times. So pour yourself a cup of coffee and let's take this journey together. These aren't just songs, they are rock and roll history. And tonight, we're playing every note.
So live and let die. Every time that I look in the mirror.
Dream On by Aerosmith was the track that introduced the world to the band's raw emotion and rock ambition. With Steven Tyler's soaring vocals and Joe Perry's gritty guitar work, the song stood apart, a power ballad filled with soul, struggle, and hope. Tyler wrote it when he was just a teenager, reflecting on dreams, time, and the drive to make something of yourself before it's too late. Though it peaked at number 59 on the Billboard Hot 100 upon its initial release, a 1976 re-release pushed it to number 6, and it's since become one of the most iconic rock songs of all time. In 2018, it was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. The song's message resonated across generations and was notably sampled by Eminem in Sing for the Moment. Other artists like Alicia Keys and Postmodern Jukebox have paid tribute in their own styles. We're an American Band by Grand Funk Railroad blasted onto the scene in 1973 and quickly became a rock anthem for the ages. With its driving beat, gritty guitar riffs, and bold no apologies lyrics, the song captured the spirit of life on the road and the raw energy of American rock and roll. It marked a turning point for the band. Not only was it their first #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100, but it was also their first major hit featuring Don Brewer on lead vocals instead of Mark Farner. The track was produced by Todd Rundgren and helped solidify Grand Funk's status as one of the biggest American rock acts of the era. Loud, proud, and full of attitude, it celebrated the wild, unfiltered lifestyle of touring musicians. Over the years, it's been covered by artists like Poison and used in countless films and commercials. We're an American Band wasn't just a hit, it was a declaration. Pure, unapologetic rock. Search and Destroy by the Stooges was a raw, explosive force that helped shape the future of punk and alternative rock. Fronted by the wild and unpredictable Iggy Pop, the song was a sonic assault. Distorted guitars, pounding drums, and lyrics that burned with nihilism, rebellion, and danger. Produced by James Williamson and mixed by David Bowie, It captured the chaos of the early 70s with unflinching honesty. Though it didn't chart at the time, its impact was far-reaching. It became a blueprint for punk rock before punk had a name, influencing bands from the Sex Pistols to Nirvana, and later covered by Red Hot Chili Peppers in 2002. Though overlooked commercially, the song found a second life in underground scenes and critical retrospectives. Now hailed as one of the greatest rock tracks ever recorded. Search and Destroy didn't ask for permission. It kicked down the door. Freebird by Leonard Skinner is more than just a song. It's a Southern rock epic, a heartfelt farewell, and an anthem for those who value freedom above all else. With its tender piano intro, emotional lyrics, and legendary guitar solo that seems to soar endlessly, it became a defining track for the band and a staple of American rock. Written by Alan Collins and Ronnie Van Zant, the song began as a ballad but took flight in the second half, showcasing one of the most iconic dual guitar solos in history. Though it peaked at number 19 on the Billboard Hot 100, its legacy far exceeds its chart position. It's been covered by artists like Charlie Daniels and Dolly Parton.
I'm as free as a bird now.
Freebird isn't just music, it's emotion, rebellion, and release. It's for anyone who ever needed to spread their wings and fly.
If I stay with you now. We all came out to Montreux.
Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple, released as a single in May 1973, is one of the most iconic rock songs ever recorded. And it all started with a fire. With its unforgettable riff, now one of the most recognized guitar lines in history, the song tells a true story. A fire at a Frank Zappa concert in Montreux, Switzerland, that the band witnessed while preparing to record their album, Machine Head. The smoke literally rolled out across Lake Geneva, giving birth to both the song and its name. The track blends gritty storytelling with raw rock power, and Ritchie Blackmore's guitar work became the gold standard for aspiring rock musicians. Though it only reached number 4 in the US, its influence has been immeasurable, inspiring countless guitarists and cementing Deep Purple's place in rock's upper ranks. Covered by everyone from Metallica to G3, Smoke on the Water isn't just a song, it's a rite of passage. Time by Pink Floyd, released in 1973 on the landmark album The Dark Side of the Moon, is a haunting meditation on life, aging, and the quiet urgency of time slipping away. Opening with a barrage of ticking clocks and alarm bells, all recorded in an antique shop, it jolts the listener into awareness before settling into David Gilmour's soaring guitar solos and Roger Waters' sobering lyrics. It's not just a song, it's a wake-up call. With lines like, "You are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today," It speaks to anyone who ever looked back and wondered where the years went.
The time is gone, the song is over. Thought I'd something more to say.
Though never released as a standalone single in the US, Time became one of the band's most beloved tracks and a centerpiece of their legendary live shows. Time endures as a masterpiece of progressive rock, a reminder to make every moment count before it's gone.
You run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Every time I see your face, it reminds.
Photographed by Ringo Starr is a heartfelt ballad that captures the bittersweet feeling of holding on to memories through a simple picture. As the Beatles' drummer stepping into his solo spotlight, Ringo surprised many with this beautifully crafted song, co-written with George Harrison, that blends tender lyrics with a catchy melody.
I want you here to have a hold as the years go by.
It became Ringo's first solo #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100, proving he was more than just the band's heartbeat. He was a storyteller in his own right.
Live without you.
Photograph resonates because it speaks to everyone who's ever treasured a snapshot of a lost moment or a loved one far away. The gentle piano, soaring chorus, and Ringo's warm vocals make it timeless. Photograph remains a tender reminder of love, loss, and the power of memories frozen in time.
God is a photograph, and I realize you're not. You know you can't hold me forever.
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road is a masterpiece that beautifully blends introspection with storytelling. Co-written with Bernie Taupin, the song reflects a longing to escape the glitz and pressures of fame and return to simpler roots, a theme that resonated deeply during a decade of rapid change.
So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society hide.
Elton's expressive piano and soaring vocals perfectly carry the bittersweet lyrics, creating a timeless ballad full of warmth and melancholy. The track became one of his signature songs and helped the album of the same name become a massive success worldwide. It reached #6 on the Billboard Hot 100 and remains a beloved classic, inspiring countless artists across genres. Elton John's emotive performance turned it into an anthem for anyone feeling the pull between dreams and reality. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road isn't just a song. It's a heartfelt farewell to innocence and a celebration of finding one's true path.
Hey lady, you got the love I need.
Over the Hills and Far Away by Led Zeppelin, released in 1973 on their Houses of the Holy album, showcases the band's masterful blend of folk and hard rock.
Many times I'm lying, and many times I listen.
Led Zeppelin, known for their powerful riffs and epic soundscapes, used this song to explore a more melodic, acoustic side without losing their signature energy.
Many times I've listened. Many times I've
The track opens with a delicate guitar intro before shifting into a driving rock groove, capturing both beauty and power in one seamless flow. While it didn't chart as a single in the US, it became a fan favorite and a staple of their live shows, influencing generations of rock and folk rock musicians. Over the years, artists like Gary Moore and Nightwish have covered it, paying tribute to its enduring legacy. Over the Hills and Far Away remains a testament to Led Zeppelin's musical versatility and timeless appeal.
I'm gonna take a freight train down and stay.
Can't You See by the Marshall Tucker Band is a soulful blend of Southern rock and country storytelling that struck a chord with listeners craving honest, heartfelt music. Known for their blend of rock, blues, and country, the band crafted this song as a powerful expression of heartbreak and longing, featuring Toy Caldwell's evocative slide guitar and passionate vocals. Though it didn't chart high on mainstream charts, Can't You See became a Southern rock anthem and remains one of the band's most beloved songs. Its influence can be heard in the work of later Americana and country rock artists who draw on its raw emotion and rootsy sound. Can't You See is a timeless journey through heartache and hope, capturing the soul of the South.
Can't you see? Oh Lord, she's a crazy land.
Taking Care of Business by Bachman Turner Overdrive is one of rock's most enduring working man anthems. With its driving rhythm, catchy chorus, and no-nonsense lyrics, the song became a rallying cry for folks grinding through the 9 to 5. Written by Randy Bachman, it combined bluesy rock with blue-collar pride, earning instant recognition for its feel-good, hard-working vibe. Though it peaked at number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100, its impact has lasted for generations, featured in countless films, commercials, and even business seminars. Covered by everyone from Metallica to the Guess Who, the song's message still rings true.
And I've been taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way.
Taking Care of Business isn't just music, it's motivation, a celebration of everyday hustle, and proof that rock and roll belongs to the working class.
Taking care of business every day. I hope you understand that I was born a rambling man.
Ramblin' Man by the Allman Brothers Band is a smooth, soulful Southern rock classic that became the group's biggest hit. Written and sung by Dickie Betts, the song channels the spirit of a life lived on the move, chasing the horizon, bound to the road, and never staying in one place too long. With its country-infused guitar licks, rich harmonies, and laid-back rhythm, it showed a more melodic side of the band while staying true to their roots. The song reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, marking their first major crossover success. Ramblin' Man has since been covered by artists like Waylon Jennings, proving its timeless appeal. It's more than a road song, it's a tribute to freedom, restlessness, and the Southern soul that made the Allman Brothers legends. Live and Let Die by Paul McCartney and Wings was a bold, dramatic leap that blended rock, orchestral flair, and cinematic tension. Written as the theme for the James Bond film of the same name, it marked McCartney's first major hit post-Beatles and showed the world he still had the magic. With explosive shifts in tempo and mood, it captured the danger and glamour of Bond. While standing strong as a rock anthem in its own right, the song became an instant hit, reaching number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and earning an Oscar nomination. Covered famously by Guns N' Roses in the 90s and performed by McCartney in nearly every live show since, Live and Let Die endures as one of his most powerful solo-era achievements. It's not just a soundtrack, it's a showstopper that still thrills after all these years.
So live
And that's a wrap on today's journey through the sound waves of 1973. From driving rock riffs to heartfelt ballads, these weren't just songs. They were the heartbeat of a moment in time. If these tunes stirred up memories or made you feel like you were right back in the groove of those unforgettable days, you're in good company. Thanks for riding along with us on Vinyl Vistas. Don't forget to like and follow so you'll be the first to join us on our next adventure through music history. Until then, keep the turntable spinning, the memories flowing, and remember, stay cool, and we'll see you next time.